Our final Coach's Corner segment for the season with Coach Jonathan Beverly, the head football coach and athletic director at Childersburg High School. And Coach, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us on this Thursday morning. And last Friday night, your team had the dubious honor of playing the number one team in the state, the Andalusia Bulldogs, and it showed very quickly, didn't it?
We did. We went down, and Andalusia is a fantastic football team, and credit to our kids for playing hard. But it was evident, probably from the second series on, why they're the number one football team in the state, and they are what they appear to be on paper plus some. But again, credit to our kids for playing hard. Our kids were not intimidated by the least. They went out and played hard and played well in spots. But when you're playing the number one team in the state and a team that more than likely is going to win a state championship, there's mistakes you can't make, and we made them.
And to be fair with Andalusia, they've built that program over the years. They're just not a fly-by-night school and a football program.
Right. Coach Taylor down there has done a fantastic job, and even the two or three coaches before him, they've got that's a program that's steeped in tradition. Their semifinal team from a year ago, their only loss was to Hanley, who of course went on to win the state championship. And then, fast forward this year, and they've won 10 straight games, and they've won a lot of games that were not even close. So, credit to them for building things the way they have. And I told our kids after the ball game, that's what we're chasing.
Right.
So we know now what a number one team looks like. We know what a state championship level team looks like. This is what we're chasing. Who
are some of the kids that played well against Andalusia and throughout the season for you this year?
Well, not only against Andalusia, but just all year. Takari Kennebrew, TK for short, has done a great job all year. Over 1,000 yards receiving for the year, 18 receiving touchdowns for the year. In my mind, definitely not only an all-county guy, but an all-state candidate with those kinds of numbers. Jalen Kidd, who stepped up and did a great job for us, not only at the quarterback position, but just playing different roles throughout the year, doing what was just necessary for us to have success as a team. Just can't speak highly enough of him, his character, and just how he led the football team.
What's the next for Childersburg's football program?
What's next is to keep climbing, for us, and that's going to be one of our mottos going into the offseason and into 2018, to keep climbing. From 2016 to 2017, tremendous strides, tremendous growth. The culture of our program, is 180 degrees different from what it was a year ago. The work ethic of our program is 180 degrees different from where it was a year and a half ago. So for us, it's about keep moving forward, keep climbing, keep going higher. We know what we're chasing now, and so we've got to keep pushing forward.
And the teams that are successful in high school football, they have great weight programs, and you guys back in the weight room already.
We're back in the weight room. We got going yesterday, and we're going to keep pushing. And it was one of those things where last year, we took a little bit of more time off after the regular season. But now our kids were eager to get back in. We took Monday off, to kind of collect equipment and do those kinds of things. And I couldn't tell you how many of our returning players were like, Coach, when are we going to start lifting? When are we going to start lifting? And that's encouraging as a coach to see. And so we got back at it yesterday. And we've got a lot of multi-sport guys that are transitioning to their second or third sport. And so, we're wanting them to continue to excel with what they're doing. And, for the guys that, just play football, obviously we're going to hit the weights, pretty hard. And, it's about getting bigger, faster, and stronger. But not only is the weight room about getting bigger and faster and stronger, the weight room builds character.
Yes.
Because there's some days in there that are not easy. There are some days in there, especially for that first group that gets in there early in the morning. It's not easy to get in there first thing in the morning, your breakfast hasn't even settled yet, and you're in there lifting weights. So it builds character. And so it's encouraging to see the way our kids not only get in there and work hard, but just attack it.
That group of seniors played their final game against Andalusia last Friday night. 11 games this season for those seniors, and I know you're awfully proud of them.
Definitely proud of them. Like I said, a number of them, whether it was through injury or anything like that, they lost their junior year. And so for them to bounce back, to play their senior year, to lead this program to a playoff appearance, which is one of our goals, way back. last January, we said, look, we're going to be a playoff football team. Here's what it takes to get there. Mm-hmm. And so, they just did everything that was asked of them. They helped turn this program back in the right direction. And now it's up to our upcoming, juniors that are going to be seniors and our sophomores that are going to be juniors. It's up to those guys now to pick that up and run with it. The seniors that are graduating, they've righted the ship. And so now, who's going to lead? And so that's what we're looking for.
All right, Coach Jonathan Beverly, the head football coach and athletic director at Childersburg High School, our guest. And Coach Beverly, always good to see you, and we look forward to next fall, another year of high school football.
Yes, sir.
More Daybreak. Coach Matt Griffith of Sylacauga High School joins us right after this.